Hey gang, hey, what's up gang? Thank you guys for tuning in to Spinks Tarot. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Thank you for returning subscribers, returning viewers. The next person up is Jonbenet Ramsey. I hope I said her name right. I'm gonna call her Little Miss Ramsey. I really don't know too much about her, but the crazy thing is like I was on a call trying to get something handled, and I was talking to this lady like she was helping me, and she had brought the girl name up, and I've never heard about this, y'all, never. So when she was talking about the little girl, I'm seeing visions and downloads. So as she's talking, I'm telling her, I'm like, oh, that she has like blondish brown hair. And she like, yeah, she was like, she's a beauty pageant. And then I said her parents is not her parents. And she was like, what do you mean? I said, somebody, I see her under a stairway, like in this dark place. It looks like I just did a reading for about Princess Diana, and you know like how the material is, and like the kingdom is like, it's like a cellar or something, like something that was in back over there when I was channeling in that shit with Princess Diana them. Like it was a cellar or something that they had, and that's like the same type of, it's like wet, it's dewy, it's dark. Like that's where I seen like her body, like and she, the lady that I was on the phone with, she was amazed, and I told her what I was, and then she was like, oh my God. So I was thinking about doing a reading on her, but I'm like, if spirit tells me to, I will. So days go by, and then somebody comments this little girl name, and I said, all right, bet, I'm gonna do it. So I might use the cards, I might not, because sometimes it's not even about the cards telling the message, because I don't need cards, but that's neither here nor there. Cards is a visual for you guys. It's about the message. And the message is like her father, because her mother is her mother, but her father is not her father. And the reason why I say that is because it's like y'all will believe anything that the government give you, or you think it's official and it's not. Like when you send your DNA in for ancestral, let me tell you what they do, because this is the fucking download that I got, and I don't give a fuck what nobody tell me. Can't nobody tell me that I'm wrong. I am for certain, and I'm willing to put my life on the line for it, because you send your fucking, now when I say that, not everyone, just certain people, and you have to be a person of color. You cannot be white, you have to be black. This statement is only for people of color, and I'm not trying to discriminate because I love all races, but I'm saying if I'm gonna bet my life on it, a person of color, you send in your DNA, your swab, and they look up who the fuck you really are, and they prevent and stop you by looking into your birth chart and all this extra shit, and they send you back either false documents or a little bit of the truth. Do you really think your oppressors is going to really tell you who the fuck you are? Because if they help you tell you who the fuck you are, then it's better for you to tap into it. Now we're going to get off of that because we're on Jonbenet Ramsey's reading. So I say that to say this: her father's DNA doesn't match hers. Her mother DNA matches hers. When I look at both parents, when you put the mother here, the father here, and you put the kid here, it's none of the DNA of the fathers is in that child. None of it. And I'm telling you, none of it is. It's the mothers. So that right there was a red flag for me, because I'm like, okay, so is he the stepfather? Like, what the hell's going on? So I tap into spirit, and spirit is like, in 3D, he's her real father. So this is where it comes down, because I'm going to say this, interrupt her reading again. I'm sorry, you guys, but it's like these people, I can hear them. Us tarot readers, intuitive beings, the higher you elevate, the less spirit helps you with your messages. It's because you got to put in work. So they'll give us a download. Sometimes they just give it to us, but sometimes we have to put in work, meaning we have to decode it. So like if they show me like fire, then I would tell you, oh, somebody's going to get on fire, catch on fire, it's a fire involved, like different things. That's me decoding what spirit gave us. Now, some of us are better than others, and we get it like that, and some might not get it, but hey, a fire was involved. If you are not an intuitive being, don't comment on gifts and stuff like that, because I'm telling you, you're overstepping your boundaries, and the divine will get you. Like, y'all don't be knowing, y'all be jumping on tarot readers, because I'm gonna help y'all. Y'all be jumping on tarot reader stuff. Not every tarot reader is false. So if you jump on a tarot reader that is actually a vessel for the Most High, pay attention to how, like, bad shit start happening to you. Might lock your keys in the house, might can't pay your bills, might get laid off, might get demoted. Start paying attention to shit like that, because that spirit telling you to keep your ass off that person's channel. If you're going to, because then you're a hindrance to the message, meaning you're blocking a message that comes from spirit. The vessel is just the messenger. The message didn't come from the vessel, okay? So that's why spirit jumps in and attack you. Now back to this, John Ramsey. Her father is not her fucking father, because the DNA doesn't matches. I see the little girl upstairs. At first, I didn't know why she had on these dresses, because I'm like, damn, every time I see this little girl, she got on these fucking little dresses. So I'm like, do they allow her to play dress up all the time? Is she playing dress up every day? Like, what the hell going on? Then it clicks to me. She's a little beauty queen. She does beauty pageants. So I guess she just likes to put on those dresses all the time, or play like she's in beauty pageants. And it's not like, you know how some kids be forced to do beauty pageants? Like, granted, she probably, you know what I'm saying? They probably made her do a few, but it's like she was willingly, like, it was like she was happy to do them. Like, she loved putting on dresses, putting on makeup, getting her hair done, nails painted. Like, that's the energy. Like, she's real girly, like, real. I feel like if she was to be an adult, she'd be like the Paris Hilton, but not with negative shit. Just like, I don't know. That's probably a bad analogy to use, because she didn't like that one. Okay, so I'm going to pull that one back. L from off of Legally Blonde, like Legally Blonde, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, that movie. I give her that one then. L, Reese Witherspoon, because she said that's a little bit better. Like the Barbie type. Her eyes lit up. The Barbie type, because I'm seeing her in this pink dress. It's off the shoulders. She don't have on no stockings. Her legs are bare, and she have on like these heels, but they're not heels. They're like little girl heels. I guess the ones, because they're like a little, they're not the ones that we had growing up, like the plastic. Hers is like an actual shoe. So that's why I'm like, it's a little heel on it. Her hair, now this is the difference. Like, her hair is not done, like done. It's like, you can tell that whoever, like, it's hairspray. It's like a bust. It's like a shitload of hairspray was sprayed in her hair the day before. And then, like, she woke up. I don't know, because it's like, it's messy. It's like bed hair. I just woke up type hair, right? So she has these two dolls. Let's get back to the story. And she's just like, I'm just show you what she's doing. She's playing with the dolls. And then, like, she has an audience or something, right? And she's like introducing them or announcing them. I guess she's playing beauty pageant with her dolls. Yeah, okay. So she's playing beauty pageant with her dolls, and then in walks this man. It's the man who's, y'all think is her father, right? He comes in, he opens the door, he says something in a negative way. It's like real negative, right? Because the little girl jumps, like, when it's like she jumps like that with the dolls. And then he tells her something, and it's like, she's, I don't know, I'm getting, the energy is sad. It's like, I don't know. Because it's like, I can only see in her room. I cannot, it's like, I can't hear him, if that makes sense. It's like when he gets to talking, it's on mute, right? So I feel like spirit doesn't want me to say something, because when he get ready to pass, he's going to expose it. I don't know. So, look, they said, quit saying that. I do know, y'all. I be flexing sometimes, but that's neither here nor there. Anywho, let's get back to the story. So, he says something to her that scares her, right? Then he goes back out. This had to have been old, like, because the way that their house is made, like, this is like 90s, I want to say, type, because it's like, it's the furniture for me that gives it away. Like, as I know, like, hell. Okay, anywho, so he goes, like, I want to say, like, downstairs, right? Because I was about to say he goes down the hall, but it's like he's going, okay, he went down the hall, and then spirit quickly showed me a download of him going downstairs. So the stairs that he's going down is where he's going to get ready to kill her at, or place her at, basically, right? It's like premeditation, or he's going. I don't know what his reason to going down there. I guess he's going down there like to make sure shit is. I don't know what his reason is. I'm not even going to try to guess it, because one thing about me is I don't like to give out false messages, or if you know what I'm saying, because that's against spirit rules. So if I can't decode it, or really if I don't feel like I'm for certain, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you. So I feel like that's what he's going down there for, just to look at where, you know what I'm saying, just to look around and see where he's gonna put her at, or some shit, right? Comes back up the stairs, then he's coming down the hallway. He comes back in her room, but this time when he comes back in her room, he like kicks her fucking dolls over and shit, like the teddy, like he's knocking shit over, like this. I don't know, maybe I'm not even gonna say he's possessed, because I don't even want to give him that leeway. Like his energy is demonic, so we're not even going to give him that. Is the energy is negative, like I'm telling you, this is negative. So I see him kicking the dolls and shit over, right? And he gets in the little girl's face. Like, this shit is nasty. Like, he even spits a little bit, and it's not like intentionally spit. You know how you talking, spit comes out, but it's like it's enough. Like, I don't know, it's like enough. It's like a glob, but not a glob, like a dot glob, a spit that gets on her. And she says, "You spit on me," and wipes it off. And from that moment, I don't know what, because it's like I can only hear her. From that moment, he grabs her, like right near the fucking, like the way her dress is, it's like, this is her shoulders. Her dress is going like this. So when he grabs her, it's like her dress comes down. And a little girl, she's flat chested. So it's like she look like a little boy from the, I don't even want to describe that, because we might have child molesters watch my shit. That's neither here nor there, but he grabs her, and the way her dress comes down a little bit. And as her dress comes down a little bit, he turns his head like a dog. You know, like when a dog hears a little noise and a dog goes, like turn his head like that. He turns his head a little bit, right? And it's like, I don't know if at that point, I don't know what he sees, but I don't know, it's something that he sees, right? It just makes him turn his head real weird. At this point, he has the little girl by her throat. Like, because she doesn't have on anything to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to latch onto. At this point, I don't know if I can see her dress, because I only can see, like, the hand around her fucking neck. And, like, her neck is, like, her neck is so fucking little. So it's like he's strangling her or something, because it's like her leg. Oh my God, I'm about to tell Spirit to put a cap on it, but I can't, because y'all want to know. The reason why I want Spirit to put a cap on, when I say put a cap, is like, don't show me certain shit, because I don't like to see kids, nobody for that matter, in pain. Now, if you are out here child molesting people, I mean, you know, doing bad stuff, I still don't want to see it, but you deserve that. But for somebody, this is innocent. She's a child. Her legs are kicking, and her shoes, she kicks her shoes off. So I know he's strangling her. Because I don't want to look at her face. So it's like I can't see the top part no more when I tell Spirit, put a cap on it. Her feet, her legs is kicking. And she's like kicking him either in the stomach, but either he's weak, or he's not as strong as when he first grabs her. So his arms lower, and then she kicks him in the groin. And when she kicks him in the groin, I think he headbutts her. Like, I'm telling you, like, because the reason why I say headbutt her is because he has one hand around her fucking throat, and the other hand is down to his side. Like, so what did he hit her with? Like, unless he done shape-shifted into some shit, I don't know. But he hits her in the head, and the kicking stops, right? So as the kicking stops, he's walking down. And as he's walking down, remind you, he's going down the hallway. Then he goes down these steps. But remind you, when I told you that I see him go down the steps, it was like lit up. It looks like just like an empty cellar, like bricks. It's like bricks. The floor is like is I want to say concrete, but it's not concrete, because it got some type of You know what I'm saying, to it? Like on concrete, you wouldn't do that to concrete. You know what I'm saying? Because you will scratch your knuckles up. But with this, it's not going to scratch your knuckles up a little bit. Some areas is fucked up, like the floor. But he's coming down the steps. And as he's coming down the steps, he's no longer holding her by her throat. Now, granted, as he was walking down the hallway, he had her by her throat still. Like, miraculously, I don't know how he did it. But as he's coming down the steps, he's holding her like this. This will let me know it's becoming a sacrifice or some type of fucking ritual at this point. Because the way he's holding her is like he's gifting her to something that's down there in that cellar. Because now it's like, when I saw it, when he first went in there, it's letting me know that's 3D vision, right? And now that I'm seeing it where he's about to put the body at, it's 5D vision. Meaning when you're not tapped in, you see something for what it looks like. But when you're tapped in, you really see it, if that makes sense. Because I think I said that backwards. It's like, okay, like this card, a person that's 3D, like they would see a man that's just sitting there, right? Like he's colorful, but the 5D will see that he's black, like he's dark, like we see the evil. Because I'm trying to show y'all how some of us decode, and everything every tarot reader don't decode, well, every intuitive being don't decode the same. But that lets me know that, like, that cellar wasn't, it's like, it's something about that cellar that was put up as, it's like a mask over the cellar. That's the best way, because I can't find the words. It's like a mask over the cellar. Like, it's a transformation or something. Like, it looks one way and then it's another. Like, that's the best way for me to explain it. So, as he's walking down the steps, he's saying some shit. Now, at this point, remember earlier I told you I can hear him. I can hear him, but it's not English or nothing. It's like a chant. I don't know. It's like he's summoning or calling something in. And as I said, it's like he's summoning something in. He is. Because something's telling him something. And it's something like, it's not a hammer, but it's a hammer. Like, it's not a sludge hammer, but it's a sludge hammer. It's like, I don't even know what to explain what this shit is, and I don't even know where the fuck this motherfucker got this from. So that spirit must have brought it. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you some shit that I'm not for certain about. But whatever it is, the spirit or whatever, the demon is telling him what to do with the little girl. So at this point, he has her laid down, but she's not laid down face up. She's laid face down. Like, back is, yeah. So this is something new, or I don't know, because I ain't seen this type of, like, when I be seeing them do that stupid shit, I don't see a body be laid face forward. He strikes her. He hits her with that. And whatever it is, like, when he hits her with it, it allows slight cracked open head or something. I don't know. It's some type of ritual or something that they do. It's with the head, right? When you hit the head. And when he hits her on the head, you guys, she's still not, like, dead. I don't want to, because it's like, I see life, but it's leaving the body, but it's a little bit of life. So it's like, even after she gets hit in the head, she's still not, like, she's still alive. I'm not going to lie to you guys. She's like, she's still alive. I still see life in it, right? So then this spirit or whatever it does, it comes out and it takes whatever it needs to take. I'm guessing whatever, soul or spirit, right? So this is where it pauses, right? These people come in, and this is like I want to say like the Moses era ages or some shit, right? It's like these people are celebrating, but it's civilization, but they're not, it's like not up to date. It's old type, Rome type, Catholic type energy. The way that these guys are looking, like the 3 of Cups, they said pull out your 3 of Cups, because they said that's going to describe it, 3 of Cups. Like, they have on clothes like this. Like, this is who these people look like with these cards. I'm glad I did pull my deck out. 3 of Cups. because this is what they look like. This is what I'm seeing. Like these different types of people like this, they're celebrating, right? And it's a lot of them that just comes in like, and I know y'all like it just comes in. Yes, like I don't know if they came in at the time of the actual time the person was like the fake father was killing her, but these people come in through my download. So I'm like, who the fuck are them? Like, who the fuck are you guys? And instantly they start showing me sex, like same sex, sex with animals, sex with angels, with angels, you guys. I'm just, these people are like, they're demonic, occultist, ritualist type people. I don't like the agenda that they push though, but they just show me what the fuck. These bitches are pagans. Look, as soon as they just showed me Christmas, and they're pagans. These okay. Her father is a pagan, is a part of some pagans. He's a pagan. Her father is a pagan. Oh, let me stop yelling. Because I don't like that. It's Christmas. I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit. Okay. It's a ritual. They sacrificed her for their it's these pagans, and they might not be called pagans, but I call them pagans because fuck, they the ones who initiated the pagan fucking holidays like Christmas, Thanksgiving. Like y'all celebrate stupid shit. Thanksgiving is where a fake ass Christopher Columbus tried to act like he went around the world and discovered how the fuck you discover a land that people is already staying on. And you kill them and you rape them and you use black magic and all of this shit, and then you get a holiday. Like I found that out at a young age when I watched the fucking Addams Family. That's why I fuck with Wednesday so hard, because she went in and I knew at that moment to not fuck with fuck with the Pilgrims, because they are not who they portray they be. Portray to be. Her father's a pagan. He's either in like some type of occult. He's in that, and he's not her real father either. He's getting ready to pass. And he's going to tell some shit. That's why Spirit wouldn't let me hear certain things. Or, I don't know, I couldn't hear him. It's only like when he was coming down the steps and he was summoning and whatever the fuck he was summoning or calling in, he was saying some wicked shit. But they're celebrating, they're doing something, and then they are the ones who place her under these steps. Now, under these steps, this is where it's wet, it's dewy. Because I'm like, it's dry out here, but it's wet and dewy, like where they lay her at. And the significance of that is like, I don't know, it's like, because the imagery that they're showing me now is like snow or something. I don't know what it is. Christmas, Christmas snow, white snow. I don't know. Maybe she's Snow White. I don't know. But they lay her there, and then as they laying her there, because I'm looking for the father been left. Like, at this point, he's been gone. He goes to some corporation guy. And when I say corporation, when people use the words corporation, I don't be wanting to fool with them, because I instantly think demonic, occultist. But that's just me. My opinion. He goes somewhere and talk to some businessman or some big guy, and basically they're talking about what the hell that just took place, like it's done or whatever. Go ahead, right? So I'm gonna pause that because they're showing me the mother now. This shit is crazy. Like, she's coming in to either present her daughter with a new dress or something, or give her some information. Like, she's elated to she's looking for a daughter, basically. Like, when she comes in, she's looking for a daughter. Okay, never mind. She's not looking for her daughter at this. Okay, because I skipped some shit. I'm sorry, y'all. I be getting these messages, okay, because I want to do it. Because every time I notice when Spirit show me shit and I say something, people are like, oh, well, this didn't happen. It's because I be skipping some stuff. She comes in and she noticed something that's is off, and it's the energy, right? It's not even about how the house look or anything. It's just the energy is off. And then she sees that, because I guess the media lies and says that it's no force of entry. There's nothing like there's the only shit that's fucked up is like the little dolls or the shit that was kicked over her room. Like the house is not being broken into. None of that shit is none of that. It's just like an inside job. The mother is suspicious about it. And she goes and she sees something. I see her pick up a piece of paper. Never mind. She's reading a note. She put her hands over her mouth and she's crying. She's screaming. She's hysterical. Whatever that note says is, she's hysterical. She's calling people her husband. Okay, she's trying to call her. She's trying to get in contact with her husband, but then she calls the police. And when she's talking to the police, she's hysterical. So basically, I don't know. I mean, well, we know at this point that her daughter's dead. But at this point, she don't know that her daughter's dead. So I guess whatever, she thinks someone kidnapped her. So she's thinking it's a kidnapping because she's thinking it's a kidnapping. She thinks someone came in and thinking it's a kidnapping, but she's telling the police like, well, you know, it's no force of entry, blah, blah, blah. Then finally the husband come back. But let me tell you something. The husband is up there signing deals. Like to be set for life, right? Then he comes in, and this is where I get upset because this motherfucker should have been an actor. He should have got a fucking Oscar for this goddamn performance. This motherfucker, the way he comes in and he puts his hand over his nose, like fake tears, put his head down, consoling his wife with the same fucking hands that he killed his own fucking fake daughter with. That right there is that right there. He deserves an Oscar. It's what one of my fucking ancestors said. The R. Kelly. He deserves an Oscar. Like, he instantly knew where the body was. He instantly knew she was down in the fucking cellar. Like, this shit is crazy. And then for them to not even fucking like look at, like, what the fuck? What the fuck, bro? Like, for them, I don't know. It's crazy to me the way that I'm looking at it, because I'm like, how y'all, okay, this would have raised my eyebrows. How the fuck you know she was down there, sir? How the fuck did you know she was down there? Only the killer would know she was down there. Y'all don't go down there. Your wife already done told that y'all don't go down there. So, but, I just wanted to give y'all, because I'm going to do these readings. Like, if you want more or you have certain specific questions, then I'll tap in. But these messages be long as hell, so that's why I be trying to stop them at a certain point. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend so we all can be friends. If you got a negative comment, don't like my shit, mental patience, stay the fuck off my shit. I'm going to upload videos all day. And when I stop, it ain't because I'm scared. It's because time limits. I don't have the amount of subscribers. So it's like they only give me a certain gigabytes to upload. So with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in, and namaste.